what we've done is we've expanded the display ellipsoid function. So previously you could display the ellipsoid, that's good. So now we can tap into our block estimation file. We can have a look at a particular grade, a particular estimation run, and we can again set up a search ellipsoid. Let's center it on that and then apply that process. And that process, as it's done previously, will show you, what search ellipsoid was chosen. If I drop that back out of section view, there's the search ellipsoid that was used for that data. And you could use the block explain function to find out the weights and the attributes associated with that. Now, if I just make that invisible, what's new in the Vulcan 11 is that we can go back up to our configuration here, and I can use this new sample selection. And what I'll do, I'll just jump out of this and load up a legend just to show you what the colors represent once I load this on the screen. So just pop that up there for you. Okay, so I'm going to have some samples outside the ellipsoid, inside the ellipsoid, and some that are selected. So we'll just go back to that same panel, the grade estimation display ellipsoid panel, and it remembers what I had set up before. I'll turn that on and I'll just match these now. The selected samples will be in red. That one we can have in a dull color. This one can be bright blue, and these ones we don't really want to see much. So I've set these colors up so that samples that have been selected for the estimation, and that's within our minimum and maximum bounds here, are going to be in red. The ones that are inside the ellipsoid that haven't been selected for estimation will be in that blue, and everything else will be in that gray. And note that I haven't loaded up any samples at the moment. It will load those samples on the screen for me. And I'll just put in a string here just to subset the data. And then I think I can just apply that. And what you'll see appear on the screen is all the samples that match my selection criteria. And then they've been colored up by our color scheme here. So if I zoom in a bit for you, and you'll note that the search ellipsoid now has a series of what we call manipulators. So for example, the Z value, I can just move that dynamically, and you'll note that the samples that are selected in red have changing based on my sample selection criteria. It might be by octant search or otherwise. So if I was to have a search ellipsoid there, that's the samples in red I'd choose. If I had it there, the other ones I could choose. So I can choose any of these axes and manipulate that and have a look at the change or the potential change of sample selection. I can also just use these other manipulators and change the dip or the plunge as well. And everything is dynamically updated as you go through. So it gives you a lot more control, a lot more understanding of what samples are being selected prior to you committing to the estimation process. And if after all that manipulation, you're happy with the results, you can OK. And this button here allows you to update the specification file, so update the block estimation file for the ID here that you chose. And you could sequentially go through and look at all the different IDs and modify them based on your visuals. So that's something that's it's new and there for you to use in Vulcan 11.